Sorry, I'm using my filming stick and it's kind of being a pain in my butt right now. Looks weird. Okay, that's better. Technical difficulties. Hey, at least no one's here to witness this. Is that too bright? I think that's good. No, don't actually crash into that guy. Also, ignore my sister's random stuff in the background. Move that out of frame, actually. Why is my hair in that filming stick? Okay, there. Yeah, that's just showing a lot of my stuff in the background, including my sister's. Anyways, there we go. Hello, people. If the camera will focus. I am working on the last of the customs for my custom batch. Someone's about to walk in my room. Sorry, silly sibling interactions was preventing me from continuing to yap. Anyways, is my live chat working? Anyone speak if you want, I guess. Because I want to know if the chat's working or not, because sometimes the chat bullies me. And if it's not working, I'm gonna have to restart. Also, okay, never mind. It looks like in that lighting she's got a random speck of white paint, but I guess in reality she doesn't. I don't know. I just sprayed this one, by the way. Also, if no one says anything by the 5-minute mark, I'm probably just gonna end this stream. Because that would either mean no one's yapping or my chat's disabled. So if anyone feels like yapping, feel free to. Anyways, I just finished this girl. Also, let me take off the little tiger bracelet I have on me right now. I just barely finished her. I just sprayed her, actually. Bleh. So she is completely finished, and I love what I did here with, like, the different shades of brown. Yeah. She's very silly. And I'm gonna have a hard time parting with this one in particular, because I love it so much. But I also feel like I have pretty much no use for it as, like, a character or anything, and would probably be happier in another home. I'm also getting rid of this poodle model, because I don't really care for it, but I made it into a basic brown poodle, and I'm finishing up the other eye. And hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I should mention, people, all these customs back here, I'm going to drop them all for sale at some point. Probably, maybe late this month or early next month. I don't know for sure. My family's kind of busy with something in real life, so this is like kind of a side thing for me that'll be done at some point. But at some point in the future, I will be selling all 3 of these. I need to finish this guy, then they'll all be done, and maybe in a couple weeks I can set up the shop and list them. Also, I have this one to yap with. I have this figurine to yap with while I work on the custom, so you guys get to stare at this guy who's just here while I finish the other eye. Where's the original, like, paint I used for that eye? Ah, rose. Rose colored paint or whatever. Ah, I'm using a Q-tip, so it's a tricky process. This one eye on this one side is sculpted really freaking weirdly, which makes it so difficult to paint, chat. I think that's the best I can do. Hello, welcome to the stream. Honestly, I know that's directed towards somebody else, but in terms of asking someone else when they're gonna make another series or something, be patient with it and stuff, because that stuff takes time, man. Especially voice acted series. Like, those take forever to make. I would know, it took me 2 years to complete Freedom because of a lot of stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna have to paint that part to look more normal afterwards, but this is as good as we're getting with this eye. Also, it is way too bright. I need to tone down a bit. I was just working on it today. Nice! I think that's the best we're getting out of this eye, and I need to fix that part, so this is gonna be a journey. Also, I need to add more pink inside the mouth. Gosh. These little details are my least favorite part of the custom because I hate having to do these super tiny details. I mean, some of them are fun, like adding eye shines, for example. Those are fun. But then adding in the tiniest little speck of paint to cover up the tiniest little area is kind of annoying. That so true. That takes so long. Yeah, doing the eyes scares me. I actually redid this guy's eyes. I added more of a pupil to it because the original eyes looked awful. Wait, can I zoom in and zoom out? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you can kind of tell. I kind of just went in there and worked on it more. And hello, welcome to the stream. What up? Of course, the camera falls. I'll fix that in a minute when I put this paint away. Okay. My filming stick is very much bipolar, and that's all I'm gonna say. Short huskies. Like nice. I think I have the dream dogs I wanted in terms of Schleich, but I have a lot of dream Papo models I want to get a hold of. The camera, I swear, stupid filming stick. Okay, leave it like that. I will leave it like that. I'm always on the hunt for Papo models. I got so mad recently. Well, not mad, but like disappointed because there was this lot on eBay and it was up for bid, and it was a ton of Papo retired dogs. You know, my literal dream. First off, I don't really like bids, so I don't. Also, I can't do bids. And second off, it ended up selling for over $300. The hyena like models are those are my dream ones too. Yeah, the hyena model was one of my dream models for a really long time. And when I finally got him, that was one of the happiest I'd ever been to get a figure. Like, hang on, you know what? I'm actually gonna swap him out because I feel like I never put him on here. And I know he had a name, and I think I'd have to go back on the video to watch it, like the unboxing video I did with him in it. But it's fine. I'll do that later. Where? Okay, there he is. For a second, I was about to say, where is he? While looking at my dog shelf. Like, ah, yes, he's mixed in with my dogs. He's in the same shelf as, like, the wolves and other stuff like that. Yeah. Ooh, that's a really good tip. 300 is crazy. Yeah, it is. Yeah. This is the hyena I forgot the name of. He is one of my favorite Schleich models, if I'm going to be honest. And I took years just to get him. I did not get him until I think last year. Yeah, like last year. And I wanted him for years before that. So getting him was a journey. Don't mind me still trying to adjust it so it doesn't lean, so it can't freaking lean to the side. Okay, there. So cute. I put it on my Christmas list. Yeah, keep an eye out. If you see any good listings for it on eBay, get it. Because this guy sells for a lot of money for no reason. I got this guy for, I think, $12, but I've seen some go for like freaking 20, 30. Heck, I've seen one for even like 70. He is not that rare. He's not that expensive. Don't give in to the resellers, or scalpers rather. Buy him for a good price. You'll find him eventually. Let's see. I'm playing my favorite game ever. Waiting for this eye to dry. I have to go in with the paint a bit, and I'm just confirming whether or not I actually like the poodle's detailing much. Do you collect Littlest Pet Shop? Yes! You know what? I'm gonna use that as an excuse to bring out my Littlest Pet Shop, because I never share them on here, but people always ask me if I collect Littlest Pet Shop, and I'm just like, yes. So we're gonna put him to the side somewhere. I think we'll just put him here for now. And let me bring out the big old box. I have G7s, pretty much all G7. Yeah, there is no G2 really. I used to have G2s, like G2 Littlest Pet Shop, but fortunately, I lost them, and I can't really get them back. But I have a big old box of G7 and a couple random like fakes, but I guess I'll show them on stream because funsies. Starting off with, I guess, dogs. I have this golden retriever, a couple collies, which are like my favorite mold personally. Spaniel. I'm not gonna go through all of them individually because that'd take way too long. I like husky. It's Dalmatian, I think. Eh. Well, okay, this is my all-time favorite mold of G2, actually. I really like the German Shepherds. I'm not biased at all, because German Shepherds are my favorite breed. Trust. I'm totally biased. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about Wolf Dog's obsession with German Shepherds. That's a whole other ball game. Retriever and the Cornish Collie dog. Nice! Yeah, I've been collecting these since they started re-releasing LPS. So since like geez, like 2023, 2024, and they're definitely nowhere near say the collection size of my Schleich because I don't prioritize them in the way I prioritize my Schleich. But it is still a big collection because I'll find them in like sets that come with multiple of them, or I'll get like multiple blind boxes. Blame this guy for starting it all. Blame him. I'm just throwing all the other LPS on here while I can. Here, let me just make you guys stare in that direction vaguely while I finish setting all these up. Ah! Lamb. This is just becoming a Littlest pet shop stream. But I love every opportunity to show my silly cartoon bobbleheads. Well, they're not cartoon, but like, you know what I mean, the more cartoonish looking bobblehead figures. I love this ladybug. I got a lot of these in pet pairs, actually. Just two of the same cat mold. Okay, there's only a few more. I knew I had a second one of this mold. I was thinking in my head, I swear I had another one of that one husky mold. Alright. This is my entire Littlest Pet Shop collection going back through 2024, I think. Or 2023? Something like that. It's been a long time. Aw, cute husky. Yes, I love the husky mold. I love the husky molds. They're silly. Same. I like huskies and German shepherds. I want more of this German shepherd mold because I know G7 has released more of them, but I never find them. That's another thing. I don't go out of my way to really get Littlest pet shops. I just get pet pairs and blind boxes and occasionally a pet tube. I don't really go out of my way. Ooh, nice collection. Thank you. I'm trying to add more to them, but again, they are like kind of a last priority for me because I'm much more focused on obviously collecting figures and making customs, and then I also like collecting some plushies from time to time. So they're just kind of there as like a little random thing that I sometimes get if I see them at a store and I have some money with me, or if I'm thinking of something to ask for birthdays or Christmas. I'm just like, I'll just throw on some Little's Pet Shop. I want to get some more, but I'm too lazy to really go out of my way to get some right now. Oh, dang, that one has opinions on that. I think the latest one I added to my collection was probably... Well, I promise I handle my freaking toys with care, I promise. I don't abuse my toys, trust. Anyways, probably this one, because I went to like a mall and I bought a few. This one. And where'd that one butterfly? Oh, the butterfly's right there. Wait. Also, hang on, the box I'm holding them in is trying to attack. Okay, there. This one, which is really pretty. I like that they released a firefly or something. I think it's a new mold. I don't actually know. Wait, is it? I don't know. I don't know enough about like every single Littlest Pet Shop mold. I know a lot of these are like re-released and then some are new molds. Like this one, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it looks meh, but it's there. Blame a blind box. Or that one. I don't like that one. I know that's from G2, but I don't like that freaking paint job. Anyways, all these others I like. Yeah, they exist. I think I started collecting Littlest Pet Shop in 2024. Yeah, I started re-collecting them in 2024. I had some when I was like 5 or 6, many years ago now, actually. Holy cow, that was a long time ago now that I think about it. I am extremely old. Well, I'm not super old, but I'm old. I just realized how long ago that is. That's like a decade ago. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, anyways, I had them around that time, like, yeah, like a freaking a decade ago, and then I lost them, I guess, and never found them. Had the authentic version of this one, never found it. Had the authentic version of this one, traded it away, and now I'm recollecting them. And I really want them to re-release this exact design and this exact design to like heal the inner child that lost these. So yeah, these are the two I'm holding on to hope that maybe they'll re-release these exact designs because these are my favorites. For now though, I'm stuck with this one, which is close enough, and it just looks like it's their child. Anyway, yeah, that's my lore on LPS. And I just had the self-realization of being old. So I'm recollecting them. I know I definitely didn't have this many when I had my old collection, but I probably had a few. Alright, I'm gonna put them all away, because there is no way I can leave them all out here. So enjoy, the video being off for a minute. Actually, no, that's too boring. We'll just leave you guys, staring up there? Question mark? See if I can actually manage to do what I want here. Alright, Snowy's watching you all. I guess to any random people in here, that's a sign of, behave? I don't know. This is a process because I like organizing them in a very specific way. And I mean specific. Each LPS goes on their own layer. Need to take a minute to acknowledge the zebra mold because it's beautiful. Well, technically it's a horse repaint, but this is perfect for a zebra. That one goes in there. There. Uh, the struggles of deciding who goes where, am I right? Eventually, I do actually want to get a shelf for these guys, like just a little shelf though, because they'll never be anywhere near as big as say the Schleich collection. But I do want to get like maybe a cubby shelf for them when I have the space. When I have my own room, I'm going to get a little shelf just for them, just for my littlest pet shops, because they deserve love. The purple one, look eyes. Ah, it's a quokka. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I remember it being called that or something. The most random thing I'm thinking of is that Littlest Pet Shop's now on Wave 6, which is crazy to me because it feels like they just barely came out with Wave 4. But now there's Wave 5 too. And I like barely see Wave 5 in stores. This is like one of the only pets from Wave 5 that I was able to get that I really wanted. So I'm happy I got it. Because now they're starting to replace them with Wave 6. And I'm just here like, can I not collect the previous waves easily? I mean, I can probably still find them since they're still in production, but they're kind of hard to find in stores. Like, I have to go out of my way online to find them. And I'm not the biggest fan of shopping online, especially not for Littlest Pet Shops. They can get really pricey. I mean, I've seen entire packs of like previous wave blind boxes Yeah, some crazy people sell those for like $100 and stuff just for a previous blind box wave. And I refuse to give in to resellers. If I'm gonna get LPS I want, I'm gonna get them for a good price. A couple ones that I really want to add to my collection soon, hopefully, would be the corgi that they make, because I think the corgi's freaking adorable. I also really want to get the spaniel that they came out with as well. It's like a little, yeah, it's a spaniel mold. I've seen it used a few times. I want to get that spaniel. Um, and then I really want to get some of the like Wait for blind box dogs because they were peak, especially that Chihuahua. I need that Chihuahua. Okay, it's not a want, it's a need, and I will get my hands on that Chihuahua. Mark my words. In a few months, I'm just gonna update this and be like, I got my hands on the LPS Chihuahua. I'm just kidding, but hopefully that happens. One can hope. One can hope to get some LPS dreamies. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how I organized this previously. I'm just gonna start throwing some in. Who cares at this point? Where's that one? Oh, it's there. I was like, I swear I had this one. Okay. The process is almost done, chat, I promise. Because the paint on the eyes is almost dry, meaning I can get back to working on that instead of yapping about my LPS obsession here. Because I know not everyone's going to want to watch a freaking LPS organizing ASMR type thing. This is not an ASMR, I promise. Promise. Pinky pie. No, why am I doing that? No. Alright, putting them all back, finally. I know that was an entire process there, chat. Sorry about that. I am very delicate when it comes to my collections. Okay? I'm a delicate little soul with my collections. Oh, wait. I must straighten them out. Straighten them out? Wait, that sounds wrong out of context. I must make sure they're in the right place. Straighten them out. That sounds wrong. That sounds so wrong! Okay. Okay. We are back in business with customizing, if anyone's even still here. Now that I've taken over 20 minutes of my life to yap about another obsession of mine. It's time to get back to the obsession that this whole channel's focused on and what I'm sure most of the people are here for. Most of those 3 whole people. Right here, right now, at least. I'm sure since I'm gonna leave this public, there's gonna be tons of people who just go back and rewatch this, so yeah. Also, I just realized I forgot to put this one in the box. I'll be back. Okay, there. She's in the box, along with all my other LPS. They all are living in the box now. And I'm gonna get back to painting this custom's eye. Because it's completely dry. So I can go in for the fine detailing. Okay. Now that I've outlined that eye properly, I can go in and do the fun part. The pupil. I'm just kidding, that's not the fun part. The fun part's the eye shine. The pupil exists. Shit. Well, that's as good as the eye's getting. I'll have to fix that one speck that got on his fur, but now I just need to add the eye shine. I hate this thing so much. I I don't care for it. I mean, okay, I like wolf-like looking dogs and just other silly looking dogs in general. I like huskies, German shepherds, huskies, all those types of dogs, Dobermans, Rottweilers, pit bulls. I like that type of stuff. And then I don't like poodles. That's like one of the breeds where it's like I don't know why I don't like them. I don't like how they look. I don't like poodles. Anyways, hello, welcome to the stream. Wolf dog crashing out over the custom because this custom's bullying me. Wait, I need to wait till that paint dries to properly cover it up. Once this thing dries, I just need to do the eye shine, and then I need to fix that dot, and I'll be good. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm working on this freaking custom while talking with this hyena. Also, you know what? I should put on the fingerless gloves. I've been working on these customs for a while. I should put it back on. Not worried about getting paint on them. Anymore, at least. Because I'm not base coating or anything. Yippee! They're back on, finally. I feel complete. Anyways, the best game ever. Watching paint dry. Anyways, I'll show a 360 of the other one since I realized I did one of this one earlier, but I didn't do one of this one. Here's the Dobershep. Doberman Shepherd mix made from the Mojo Labrador head and the Mojo German Shepherd body. Um, this one will also be up for sale, and I am really proud of how I did the eyes and the collar. I actually detailed the collar quite a bit there. But I'm excited with that guy. And then I know I already showed it, but this one's also complete. It's like a pit bull mix made from a fake the Schleich laying down lioness with a resculpted tail and resculpted ears and a resculpted mouth. The mouth was taken from a fake dog figure. And yeah. Gee, that's my favorite game, watching paint dry. Watching paint dry! Hooray! Yeah. It's the best game ever. I love how the pity mix looks. Thank you. I like how that one turned out. It's actually my favorite out of this entire batch. I don't know why, but I feel like grabbing a random figure, random custom I like. Wait, let me get him. I felt like grabbing Oreo. Because Oreo's fun. He's a silly goober. And he's actually the son of two of my other characters. Oh, I said nothing. Sigma, yes. Anyway, here's Oreo. He's that custom with a really long neck. You know, he's tall. He's 6'7". He's 6'7" tall. Anyways, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm just kidding. He is not that tall. He has a much longer neck than I wanted. But it's still kind of, I don't know why, but it actually works on him. Like that long neck. 67. Yeah, 6'7". I said nothing. I'm not a fetus. I also made customs. Nice. Oreo has a nervous vibe to his eyebrows. Yeah, he is kind of a nervous little goober. He's just very nervous about stuff because he has some. He has his reasons. He's a nervous guy. He's a nervous guy, but he'll always support his girlfriend Cyan because they're silly. And I just realized she is significantly taller than him. I don't know why, but that makes it even funnier. And his neck isn't as long as I thought it was. Height difference, am I right? We love a good height difference where he's short, she tall. Well, technically they're both tall, but it's funny. I mean, wait, let me get them to compare to Snow when when I joke about them being tall. We love the tall customs. I don't know why I'm just noticing that she's that tall. I feel like I should have noticed that before, but it's funny. It's okay. Snowy's short. Yeah, Snow is short. Yeah, Snow makes an appearance. Snow's always there. Snow is always watching, okay? She is always watching. She always has the gun pointed at me because if I mess up on one of the customs, she will shoot me. Trust. I'm totally not being held hostage by Snow. Also, you two don't need to be close to each other anymore. You were just used as an example. You're cute, though. Cute couple. Sorry, Sin, you're being banished back to the shelf. Banished. Not really banished. You're put back in your lovely home. Okay. Supervising custom making. Yeah. She's a professional supervisor. She's my superior, who always looks mad. It's fine. I think I know why Oreo is so nervous, guys. Are they being done correctly? Yes, ma'am. They're being done. Very good. Walks away dramatically. I don't know why. Also, Snowy doesn't sound like that. I feel like she'd have a softer tone to her voice. She'd be like, "Are the customs done yet?" With the gun. Because I do not like to think of Snowy as having this really psycho voice. She has this very soft, sweet voice. Because she is the definition of sweet, but a psycho. She is very sweet. She acts very kind to the point where you don't expect her to be a freaking cult leader. But there she is, pulling up to you with the gun. Thank you for the demonstration. Yes. Dang. That's great. Good news! The paint is dry! Alright, stare into Oreo's soul while I finish the details. That's a great instruction. Just stare into his soul. You get to stare into a nervous man's soul. Who doesn't want to stare into nervous people's souls? Okay, we covered it. Now, I just need to add my favorite part. The eye shine! This might actually be the most stressful part because of the weird angling the eyes at. Also, I'm almost out of white paint, so after this next custom match, I cannot physically make any more customs because I'm running out of, like, every kind of supply. I'll have to wait until I make money off the batch to restock on everything. It's done. That is as good as I can do for the other eye. These are the eyes. I'm doing the death stare right now. That's great. Now, I just need to spray it once the paint dries. And my first ever custom batch is officially done. Wait, what kind of clap was that? Done. I need to add the final touches, spray them, and bro's complete. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am finishing up the final touches on a custom before I can spray it. And then it'll be all set to go until I can, like, set up the shop and sell it. For anyone who wants one of my customs, I guess? I don't know. I know there's some type of demand for it. I don't know, we'll see. Whoever wants... What? He's not for sale, by the way. Oreo's for my personal collection. Also, yeah, hello! Hello, Anna. Ah. Here are the 3 customs completed for the batch. We have a Dobershep, a Pity Mix, and a Poodle. I like these 2. I could care less about this one, but there's probably someone out there who wants a Poodle custom. And I need to touch up the inside of the mouth. Oh my god! One more thing with this particular custom has given me the hardest time ever to complete. First, the little toe beans down there, those weren't working out well. Then, the first eye attempt was horrible. Now I've got the second one. Now the inside of the mouth's being a pain. Nice. But yeah, saving money must be done sometimes. I'm actually currently saving money. There's a lot of stuff I want to buy right now, but I'm passing it all up because money. I'm going to try to get a part-time job this summer though to again get money cuz I could use it. Slay. Thank you. All right. The final touch on this freaking poodle who's been giving me so many freaking issues is finally complete. I will be happy to see this one gone from my home. That's not an exaggeration. I don't like the poodle model. It's just kind of been rotting in my bin of shame. And it's going to be sold because I just randomly painted it. The poodle is protesting against me. Bucko, you're getting sold and you can't freaking get away with it. Get away from it. Alright, now that I've crashed out at a literal dog figurine, I'm gonna put Oreo back in shot and act like none of that ever happened. Also gonna put the freaking tiger bracelet back on my wrist. Yeah. Probably gonna end the stream in a minute anyways, but thank you guys for watching me finish up this custom batch. And I will hopefully get them up for sale later this month. Sorry my phone died. It's fine. I'm about to end the stream anyways. But thank you to everyone watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Goodbye, chat.